I have Comme de Gargons Sugi or Sugi. I'm not sure, but it's another Ace Mason or Anton Mason Dove fragrance. I believe he's a perfumer. He's done at least a few, if not all of these the Monaco series, whatever they're called. But the notes in here are cypress, Madagascar pepper, iris, Virginia cedar, pine tree, and Haitian vetiver. And yeah, it kind of smells like that. So I feel like the opening for me smells kind of aromatic and ginger. That's what I imagine. With it just has something sparkling to it. Maybe it's ginger and bergamot or something, but the notes don't list that. I was surprised. So, maybe the pepper sparkling on the cypress and I'm getting a ginger effect. But yeah, I kind of get like a aromatic herb, ginger, fresh vibe, greenness to this fragrance in the beginning. After about 10 minutes on my skin, it dries down to what the notes are. And there's something in there I can't help but feel like there's a towel that's been used a few times or something. And the last time I smelled this, I kind of thought like there was something weird about it, like a sink smell or something. And looking at the notes, I feel like maybe it's the powdery, soapy iris mixing with the cedar. If you ever smelled cedar on its own, it kind of has this smell. And I think the iris gives it this soapy effect, and then the cypress and pine tree give it a green effect. And maybe I'm just thinking of like a green soap, like uh, green iris spring soap or whatever it's called. But it definitely has that smell. And maybe the Virginia cedar is dosed a little too much because it does kind of come off like indie or essential oil smell to me a little bit. Like only a little bit. I feel like, and maybe it's just because I've messed around a lot with cedarwood essential oil that I'm just picking that out right now. I'm not sure. Overall, with all these things said, I think this is a good fragrance. I maybe I don't like it as much as some of the other ones in this series, but I still think it's a great fragrance, and I'd put it on my list of potential buys. Maybe there's just certain other Comme de Gargons fragrances that I would prefer to buy before this. But I still think it's interesting. It gets my mind thinking. It smells unique. It's pleasant smelling. It's a fragrance I keep coming back to test out and see like what is that unique smell that I've smelled. But I think it's put together nicely. It's interesting. I just think there's slightly better, but and it also has a little bit of that dryness from the vetiver, I believe. I'm not getting too much Madagascar pepper in this though, but yeah, overall, I think this is an interesting fragrance that I would test out. The bottle, I think it's a 50 ml. It goes for like 135. One unfortunate thing about it, from what I've seen looking at the pictures, is it doesn't look see-through. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looks like it's all yellow. So that's one downside. But yeah, let me know what you think of this Comme des Gargons Sugi fragrance if you tried it. I think it's a definitely an interesting one and one worth trying.